What's up, guys? Matthew, getting ready to watch Season 3, Episode 5 of Avatar, The Last Airbender. Last episode had an amazing and emotional Sokka episode. I feel like the second half of the season is going to be like pure like action, you know, hitting the climax, the end of the show, obviously. But I feel like the first half of the season is going to be very character heavy. And I'm absolutely so excited for that, especially if they continue the... I mean, this whole season has you know, building momentum, but specifically, if I can get it out, the last two episodes have really hit. Again, it's probably because I've been and known Katara and Sokka for so long, but like, it just hit me. They just hit me, dude. I love them so much. They're easily gonna end up on my like top 100 characters of all time list. So I look forward to making that in a couple of months. But I think I'm ready to get into the episode. So if you guys enjoy my content and you enjoy the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really does help me out. Finally, and most importantly, if you enjoy my content, you want to see my full-length reactions as well as getting early reactions, check out my Patreon. I am already completely finished Avatar on there. I am deep into The Legend of Korra as well. So it is $7 a month for animated shows. Check that out if you're interested. But let's get into episode 5.
You're so beautiful when you hate the world.
Get this shit away from me, dude. It's disgusting. It's filthy.
I always wanted. But
He's just, again, it's same with him sort of turning away from the uncle, and he's embracing the bad side. You know what I mean?
On the weekend on Ember Island.
Ember Island?
It's gonna be great to hang out on the beach and do nothing.
We're in a vacation episode?
We're being sent away on a forced vacation. I feel like a child.
Well, what for? What are they...
Meet with his advisors alone, without anyone else around. Don't take it personally.
I mean, he could have just locked the doors.
We used to come every summer when we were kids.
That must have been fun.
That was a long time.
Why is Tylee here, bro? Like, she doesn't... Why has she been forced to hang out with these fucking bums all her life, dude? She deserves so much more.
Who are these two?
Why? Who are these twerking women? They're them!
Oh, it's Lee and me.
You know what? I like them a little more now, though.
Ember Island is a magical place. Keep an open mind. Give it a
Why is she scary, dude?
and help you understand yourselves and
I hear some dream sequency hallucination-y shit going on.
I know. It's your tattoos I'm worried about. What if someone sees you?
Stand guard!
Around us. It's completely safe.
No, he's gonna be shot into like a public fire pool or something.
This has got to be the most boring job in the fire.
Was that the fucking Avatar?
Let's go again.
That was weird. Let's not worry about that.
Why? We better send a messenger hawk to the Fire Lord.
Oh, brother.
A black ribbon message. This is so exciting.
what? Every good anime has a beach episode.
I saw it and I thought it was pretty. Don't girls like stuff like this?
Maybe stupid girls.
Bro, how old are you? Yo.
Oh, thanks.
And just think, this woman wants Sokka.
Shell's not so great.
That's Robin.
Shade. Shade.
Okay, you know what? Maybe I changed my mind. Tylee is a fucking bitch. I'm joking. Tylee fits right in. Yeah, what are you gonna burn it down?
With the silly pigtails. When she runs toward the ball, there's just the slightest hesitation of her left
Oh my
foot.
god. I mean, she's always so competitive. Just because of
Keep
the
serving the ball to her left and we'll destroy
atmosphere that she was raised, you know what I mean? But, Jesus. This shit is epic, dude. Hey, let me tell you what, it can't touch Death Note tennis scene, but this might be the second most intense sports scene I've ever seen in an animated show. Yo, I gotta be honest. What the fuck? What horn dog made this episode? Why are we getting
Yes!
shots every single second?
What about me and my brother? Aren't you going to invite us? You know who we are, do you?
Don't you know who we are? We're Chan and Ranjan.
Oh! Big shots!
But fine, you're invited.
That's Chan and Ranjan?
Teenagers in the Fire Nation are gonna be at this party, so try and act normal.
We'll do our best.
Dude, she's fucking scary. I get it, like, I know that she was abused, you know what I mean? But like, god damn, dude, someone... I don't know if we can get through to her. I don't know if she can see the fucking... I don't even know if she knows the reason why she's like she is, you know what I mean? Or it's just like subconscious, I don't know.
Want a clean slate.
But taking Zuko fucking 3 seasons, you know what I mean? I don't think we're gonna get through to Azula. We're getting a goddamn bird fight? What's going on? He just he murdered that bird. I would assume this is done on purpose. I don't know, some White Lotus shit or... Oh, no. He want to handle it himself, don't he? It's a cool visual, I'll give you that. This party sucks.
Early,
Okay.
no one's here yet.
I heard you telling someone you'd be partying from dusk till dawn. Here.
But that's just an expression.
This fucking blockhead.
Because we are very punctual.
You are not cool, bro. Azula just wants some real friends, bro, not these fake motherfuckers. She needs some real connection.
That's a sharp outfit, Chan. Careful. You could puncture the hull of an Empire-class Fire Nation battleship.
Bro, get out of here, bro. Get out! You're kicked out of the party, bro.
It's so sharp.
She's not even like, her voice is like, it's almost like nerdy. Like it's grating, but like in a good way, if that makes sense.
Hey, first one
Like she's
here,
like,
He thinks
I
he's
mean,
so...
not just competitive, but like she's desperate for winning.
Opinion about him.
Anything.
I hardly know him. You like him, don't you?
What is going on, bro?
It doesn't matter who I met first, because I like you all.
But which one of us do you like?
No!
What is going on?
Oh, I'm glad you're here. Those boys won't leave me alone.
No. You cultivated it! No.
Those boys only like you because you make it so easy for them. You're not a challenge. You're actually care who you are.
Jesus. Oh, my baby!
Calm down. I didn't mean what I said. Maybe I just said it because I was a little jealous.
Wow. She said that out loud?
But you're the most beautiful, smartest, perfect girl in the world.
She knows what the word jealous means?
When I meet boys, they act as if I'm going to do something horrible to them.
Okay, so you're telling me the way to solve, we just need to get her a boyfriend.
I'm sure.
Look, Sokka is the easy, but like we can't, he's too busy, he's got too many.
You just look at him and
Oh,
smile.
I do not want to see her fucking smile.
It's not funny.
This is gonna be the scariest thing you've ever seen.
Okay. Hey there, sweet sugar cakes.
That's how I flirt.
Yeah, it's like, welcome to Sandyland.
Come here, girl. Sandyland. Oh, he's mewing.
Your arms look so strong.
What?
Yeah, I know.
What the fuck is wrong with these people? No, bro, he's gonna, I mean, she's gonna do some.
In the entire world. We will dominate the earth!
Hey, sure, I'll take it.
I gotta go.
Bro, what the f— What happened? Everything was going so well. And then I showed my true colors.
Hey, watch it! That food was for my cranky girlfriend!
Come on, bro. Being around this shit is making you an even worse person.
What are you doing?
I challenge you to Agni Kai for talking to my girlfriend.
It's just a party.
Zuko, what is wrong with
Did somebody say Zuko?
Me?
Your temper's out of control. Every little thing. You're so impatient and hot-headed and angry.
Well, at least I feel something, as opposed to you. You have no passion for anything. You're just a big blah.
You can't say that.
Over, Zuko.
Hey, we like an emotionally mature woman.
That's it. You're out of here.
I was just leaving.
By yourself, loser boy.
I'm sorry. Loser boy.
Guys, you're all gonna think I'm crazy.
No, we've
but it
experienced
feels
this
like
before.
A metal man is coming.
No, the metal man, dude. Toph is gonna one-shot this guy. Yo, he got aura. I'll give him that. What? What is that? I like how there's no music here. Oh my god. Oh my god! Sibling bonding?
Much has changed.
Come down to the beach with me. Come on. This place is depressing.
An emotional conversation? Bro, Toph just like crushed his foot or something. Or ripped a leg off. Where is this? Oh, yes, dude, SpongeBob, fucking sandy cheek shit. I like that crackling too. At least that's what I think it is. I don't know, part of me like he kind of looks goofy because it's like it almost feels like pure like sci-fi or I don't know. I don't know if I'm a mega fan of shooting it out of the fucking forehead. Oh my god, he's got armor! Like Iron Man.
I'm okay.
Well, that was random.
I don't think so. The feeling he knows who we are.
Astute observation, Katara.
What are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing?
But it's a painting of your family.
That ain't my family, bro. That ain't my dad.
You don't know me, so why don't you just mind your own business?
You.
No, you don't. You're stuck in your little Ty world where everything's great.
Go. Leave her alone.
I'm
Tylee world.
I can walk on my hands. Woo! Circus freak.
Yes, I'm a circus freak. Go ahead and laugh all you want.
Oh my god. Tylee about to make me fucking cry! What's going on?
Do you have any idea what my home life was like? 6 sisters who look exactly like me? And have my own name. I joined the circus because I'm spending the rest of my life as part of a matched set.
Fuck, mature enough to leave a
Circus freak is a
scenario.
Guess that explains why you need 10 boyfriends, too.
You call me a whore? What the fuck is wrong with you?
You couldn't get enough attention when you were a kid, so you're trying to make up for it now.
well.
What about you? Dude, this is amazing. I'm in the drama, dude.
All that attention. Your aura is this dingy, pasty, gray.
I don't believe in auras.
You have aura.
You don't believe in anything.
I'm sorry I can't be as high-strung and crazy as the rest of you.
You gotta care about certain things.
High-strung and crazy for once, instead of keeping all your feelings bottled up inside. She just called your aura dingy. Are you gonna take that?
What do you want from me?
I don't know. I kind of like her being stone cold when they're trying to rage bait her.
The rich only child who got anything I wanted. As long as I...
Is Azula gonna say out loud what she is?
That's it then. You had a controlling mother who had certain expectations, and if you strayed from them, you were shut down. Afraid to care about anything, and why you can't express yourself.
Leave me alone!
Azula, say that out loud.
Watch me. I'm still mad at you.
My life hasn't been that easy either, May.
Whatever.
We're all trauma dumping.
Acting.
Calm down.
Your entire
you guys.
life.
This much negative energy is bad for your
Shut up, Tylee.
Normal teenagers worry about bad skin. I don't have that luxury. My father decided to teach me a permanent lesson on my face. So long I thought that if my dad accepted me, I'd be happy.
Oh my god.
My dad talks to
I
me.
did not expect us to... We're like growing closer to each other.
I should be happy now, but I'm not. I'm angrier than ever and I don't know why.
Answer then. Who are you angry at?
No one. I'm just angry.
You angry at Zuko?
Everyone. I don't know.
Is it Dad?
No.
Your uncle?
Me?
The Avatar?
Who are you angry at?
Answer the question, Zuko.
Talk to us.
Come on.
No.
Answer it.
I don't know.
I'm angry at myself.
Come on. We need Azula to talk too.
Used.
He's the quintessential teenager.
Right and wrong anymore.
You're pathetic.
I know one thing I care about. I care about you.
Is this shit real, bro? This shit can't be real. Is this shit real?
Well, those were wonderful performances.
Are we being... Okay, no.
Would you, Azula? Because you're just so perfect.
Well, yes, I guess you're right.
Come on. We're gonna break through.
Complain how our mom liked Zuko more than me, but I don't really care.
I mean, for good fucking reason.
Thought I was a monster.
I kind of alright. I don't know.
She
Keep
was
talking.
right, of course, but it still hurt.
That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry for that, but there's a reason.
The beach did help us learn about ourselves. I feel all smoothed. I'll always remember this.
I always remember being yelled at and called a whore by my friends. Let's use violence and anger. Oh my god. What the hell? What is that shot? Another amazing episode. I'll start with the smaller thing. I think that the Zuko and Co stuff was so good that quite honestly I didn't need any of that weird Aang fight with this guy. Do I know his name? I don't know. He kind of a little goofy. Some I don't like that eye shooting thing. It looks a little too goofy. It looks like spacey. I don't know. Except it was cool. I don't know. It was such a small portion of the episode. It's kind of like last episode in the sense that the Sokka stuff was so good that I didn't need to keep going back to Iroh. I thought they could have condensed that a little bit. Same thing here, to where like the Zuko and everything was so good that I don't know. It was a cool fight, I guess. I don't really think that the episode needed action. Emotionally, it hit just as good as any other episode, if that makes sense. But I would assume we're going to have at least one more run-in with him at some point. Going to the meat and potatoes of the episode. Again, something... I want to go on a little tangent here, because this isn't just it's not just an Avatar thing, it's not a cartoon thing. It's an animated show thing, and I want to know if you guys experience this as well. I'm not saying that animated shows are better than live action. I'm not saying that live action are... I don't have any preference necessarily. But I think it's interesting that live action shows are usually like 40, 50 hour long dramas that have, big actors and facial expressions and, all that stuff that you're able to do more with the cinematography and all that. But for some reason, like, characters in animated shows I like more quickly love or get connected to, or you know what I mean? I don't know why that is. Like, because it's not just like, again, like looking specifically at Avatar, the writing and the charm of the characters, and like, yeah, but like it's almost every single animated show. Like they're just the characters. I'm able to faster fall in love with them, or faster feel for them, or want to cry for them, or whatever. I feel like in a live action show, it takes me like, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours of pure content for me to go like, oh, okay, yeah, I love this character. I don't know why that is. But characters like Tylee and... Do I keep saying Mai? Have I still said Mai? It's May, isn't it? Dude, oh no, I corrected myself in one episode. Have I been saying Mai this whole time? I'm so sorry if I have. I know you guys are fucking angry in the comments and shit. But dude, it looks like mine, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh no, I can't believe you guys are gonna be yelling at me. No, it's May. Okay. Um, with Tylee and May. I'm gonna be honest. When they're introduced, I don't care. Again, not saying like they're bad characters but I just like everyone else a lot more. Nothing wrong with that. I almost feel like they were, not almost, they were used as like punching bags. You know what I mean? They get introduced in first couple episodes of the season, and then they like lose all their battles. Like it's you know what I mean? So I liked getting a more emotional, in-depth focus into that. And like I said, I'm gonna get into the Tylee stuff, and I'm gonna talk about May. But like, first of all, and I'll talk about Zuko. But like, I want to talk about the Zuko and May stuff. Like, no, am I reading this all wrong? Like, there seems to, the more episodes I watch, the more actual emotion there seems to be on the Zuko side of it. But like, no, they didn't hint at that at all. Like it thus far, it felt like all May crushing on Zuko, and then all of a sudden the season starts and just kablamo, like they're kissy smooching. Again, my gut reaction was like, oh, he's no, I don't want to say faking. I don't want to say the word faking, but he's just sort of like making himself numb to everything. He's, like I said, he's angry at himself. He's confused. So he's just going along with the flow. He's, let me take back my spot as the prince. Let me, you know what I mean? Oh, well, this girl likes me, so I might as well. Yeah, I thought it was like that, but that shit kind of feels real. There's some emotional impact here. What's going on? I don't know. I'm sorry if I've been reading that wrong this whole time, and I'm sorry if I keep fucking saying the wrong pronunciation. I don't know what it is. Like the minute you guys corrected me on Sokka, I got it. Like I didn't really slip up that much, but I think I'm having like a subconscious like, oh my god, I've still been saying Mai this whole time. May. Going into looking into some specifics here. I'll start off with. I'll stick with May, I guess. Again, I like the. It's one of those things. Like, obviously, you don't want people to like completely shut in their emotions or whatever, but at the same time, like, there's nothing wrong with being quieter or being more closed off. Like, that's just how some people are. And I will be honest, her like. No, I don't know. That's not rage baiting. I kind of is rage baiting, like them trying to say shit, and she's just stone cold, like I don't care, bro. And shit is kind of funny, you know what I mean? But and again, I don't want. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm saying this right. Like, I don't really want someone like that to be put in a situation where they're forced to yell at people to showcase emotion, if that makes sense. But that's just how that's her coping mechanism, or you know what I mean. I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with that. Obviously, you don't have to be so closed off, and I think that's some of the stuff that she showcased at the end of the episode. But I don't know. Going to Tylee, whom, like I said, if I said, Tylee and May got introduced last season, and they weren't. I didn't really love them, but even still, like May would still be like higher than Tylee. I mean, Tylee was funny, but like it's the same with like Sokka. Sokka is funny as hell, but I like care about him. I love him. You know what I mean? Whereas Tylee was just kind of like, yeah, she's funny. She got a crush, and okay. But I like seeing that again. Surprisingly, out of all of the like emotional, like climactic moments and conversations and arguments this episode, the shit where Tylee was sharing her past, or that got me emotional. I really liked that. Again, it's one I don't know if I'm completely and utterly like. I'm not like this isn't a. I didn't really see a lot of this in the past. Like, I don't know if I just didn't pay any attention to Tylee at all. But I like that. Yeah, throughout the first half of the episode, I was like, I don't know, she's not fitting in, dude. And then she was a bit of an asshole. So I like that. Again, at the same time, I don't know, like, she takes a step away, from her family because she wanted to, well, not stand out. And again, not in like I don't like the way that I didn't hear no goddamn apology for calling her a whore. I didn't like that at all from her friends, essentially. That's why you're bouncing around so many boys. Man, what is your fucking problem? But so are you staying with Azula out of? I don't know. I don't know exactly the timeline here. Like, I'm saving Azula for last because I'm saving her for last. But what is the timeline here in the sense of, obviously Azula hasn't always been evil. Again, I'm simplifying, exaggerating everything. Obviously she has some problems, you know what I mean? But like, I'm sure there was a time where the sweetness, the young toddler side was more active. Did she become friends with Ty Lee then? Because I don't know. If I'm Ty Lee, like, I don't really know that I would want to just go to a different scenario and hang out with an abusive friend. Because she's abusive. She pushes her around, she talks down to her, you know what I mean? So that's been my main takeaway point from the entire season is like, or last season was like, why is Ty Lee hanging out with these motherfuckers? They're kind of mean. I do wonder if that, because again, I've been questioning it for the second half of season 2 and the beginning of season 3 in the sense of, so there's been such an intense story focus on Zuko's character arc and his progression, his sort of, inner complexities, that Azula thus far has just been straight up like mean. You know what I mean? Like, there has to be something more there, but I don't know if they've given me anything more. I do wonder if maybe we at some point get a scenario in which Ty Lee and May turn their backs on Azula for being rude or being evil or doing something bullshit or not owning up to the her truth, you know what I mean, not opening up, or something like that, to where Azula finally has that moment of like, oh my god, dude, like I'm a pure and utter piece of shit. Again, well, I guess I'm not saving Azula for last. I guess I'll talk about Zuko last. But talking about Azula now, like, I understand that like the mother didn't, but I don't know. I didn't see them from the very beginning. Okay, I don't know when the mother stopped caring. You know what I mean? I don't know if that was from the absolute very beginning, because when we did show those flashbacks last season, by that time Azula was a piece of shit. And again, that could be because the mother in the first place didn't take care, but I don't know. If I was the mother, I might have done the same goddamn thing. Because here's the thing too. I'm sure, like, Azula not having that close relationship with her mother 100% added on to her problems, but I don't think that's the cause of the problem. The cause of the problem is obviously, it's not just fucking Ozai. It's the entire fucking, it's everything. It's the abuse. It's the fact that, they are the bad guys. Just because you grow up into it and you're listening to your father or whatever, like, you can kind of tell that you're the bad guy. You know what I mean? You're in a bad scenario all around, with corruption and all that. And like I said, I don't know if I haven't spent that much time with like Ozai and all that, but like, I just kind of get the vibe that it's like there's no love there. There's no like care family wise or anything like that. It's just sort of pure power and destruction. It's not about like, if this makes sense. I'm not like saying, again, this oversimplification. I'm not saying Azula's a bad fighter, but it's almost like in a fight, like the fighting, your fighting technique doesn't matter. It's just how hot you can burn. If that makes sense. I think it's the same thing, like emotionally, in the sense of like, it doesn't really matter your connections or how you treat people or whatever, as long as you're just as powerful as possible. So people are scared of you. You know what I mean? Again, I think that was also another thing that was taught, in the sense of, what is a good ruler? You'd think a good ruler would be someone who listens to their people and gives them, and helps the people and is beloved and trusted by the people. Whereas the environment that she was raised in is a fiery hellhole of abuse and power, corruption, fascism. You know what I mean? Obviously, that's rubbed off on her. And again, I'll say this, and again, I know I made a lot of jokes. She's evil. I don't think that Azula is like pure fucking, you know what I mean? Like wants to massacre 8 million people. You know, like I don't get those vibes necessarily. She's just pure and utter assholery. You know what I mean? And here's the thing, and I'll even say like this is something I hadn't thought about. In the sense of this, like even like looking at like Zuko season 1, like first couple episodes, like Azula season 2 felt like 20 times worse than Zuko. You know what I mean? Like felt more sandpapery and rugged and evil or mean, or you know what I mean? And I'm just realizing like not only did Zuko have his mother, but Zuko also had Iroh. And Azula has had no one. And again, like I don't want. She's pushed people away. Like, you know, the brother. I'm sure she would have had a better relationship with her brother if she wasn't so fucking mean to her brother. But obviously the father doesn't fucking care. I would assume that it's the same manipulative relationship that Zuko has with him. You know what I mean? I just feel like Azula is more susceptible to that manipulation. And again, Zuko is very susceptible to it, or was, you know what I mean? But she's in like such hard denial, if that makes any sense. Like, because again, I'm going to continue my thought. The mother didn't really have a good relationship with her. Again, I'm not saying like the cause or was the mother on the right. Well, a mother's never on the right for not being with her child, I guess. But I'm not saying like which one's the right or which one's this. I'm just saying cold fact. Mother wasn't there. Even again, like I said, the friends don't seem. That felt like the most they've ever been friends before. Like that felt oddly wholesome. Their relationships and interactions this episode. I'm gonna be honest. The vibe I got from the first 25 episodes that Azula was in the show was just that she didn't give two shits about the friends. She was just kind of abusing them or using her power over them. They don't really care. I could have been wrong in thinking that, but that's just the vibe I got. So saying all that, the only person, if Azula has no one close, I would assume that Ozai is easily able to be like, hey, easier to manipulate because she's so isolated and lonely. But I really liked Azula this episode. I'm not just talking about like first of all, funniest she's ever fucking been. You know what I mean? Her and that party, that was really this entire episode was very funny. And I think that is I don't want to say I'm surprised by it because just Avatar in general is funny. But this episode didn't have like the classic like focus on like a Sokka or an Iroh or an Aang. It didn't have like the core funniest characters. It had characters who are a little more serious. And yet they're perfectly able to be absolutely hilarious. So again, props to the writing in that aspect. But I think I finally got like the complete and utter foundation of Azula as a character, if that makes sense. And again, some people could be, you fucking idiot, dude, has been there the whole time. I'm not saying it wasn't there. I'm just saying that like it's like a puzzle. You know what I mean? I need enough pieces of the puzzle to fully see the image. I see the image now of like the base of it, the base of why she is how she is, if that makes any sense. And obviously, again, I don't want to go. Well, I kind of do. You know what I mean? I obviously expect the show to have a good ending, a very wholesome or inspirational. I'm not saying that people can't die or sacrifice. There's probably going to be some sort of bittersweet nature about it. But I think for the most part, this entire show has been very hopeful and very inspirational, very motivational. I feel like a character like Zuko is going to completely and utterly be on the good winning side. I'm not just talking about like winning a battle. I'm talking about like the personality, the character. I feel like they're going to win. You know what I mean? And overcome. I feel like Aang and Ko and Katara and Toph and all. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm inspirational, motivational. And I kind of want to say the same thing with Azula. You know what I mean? I would absolutely love like a fucking, I don't know. Ozai versus everybody. Ozai versus every main character in the entire show in a battle. But I would love to see Zuko and Azula stand by each other's side and actually fight for something that they believe in, not that they've been manipulated to believe in or anything like that. You know what I mean? And I think that there's a strong possibility of that now. now that I've seen the foundation of why Azula is like she is, I see the avenue in which we can come back, if that makes sense. So I definitely want to see some interactions with Azula and Ozai. And I want even more interactions with Zuko, because I thought that, and specifically, like, this season has been upgraded in that term. Well, ever since the end of season 2. You know, their interactions have been even better. But, again, talking about Zuko, final part of the episode, again, I loved seeing that moment. I guess I don't want to say a moment of realization, because I think that's simplifying it, and I think that, to this show's props, the show isn't simple, and especially the characters aren't simple. It's a complex issue. It's almost like they're hiding the answers from themselves. Like, they know it, they just can't bear to say it or admit it. You know what I mean? I don't say, like, he's confused. He's a child. You know what I mean? And he is, what's it called? Like, projecting all of that anger and confusion in himself and pushing it on others. And I like seeing that fully come out with him saying it out loud, because it's not a real thing, I think, in some people's minds, and I think Zuko is included in that. It's not a real thing if you don't say it out loud. Like, if I think about it, I'll just be able to push it down. If it's said out loud, then I can actually, like, analyze it, if that makes sense. So I really, really love that moment. Again, I'll say it, like I say for every fucking sentence now, I almost cried, I had goosebumps, whatever. The show's just fucking perfect. Yeah, I really like the moment. And again, I'll repeat, obviously Zuko is one of my absolute favorite characters of the show. I've liked Azula from a villainous, like, on-screen character. Thus, not before this episode, because over the past couple episodes, she's been given more and more and more, like, a little bit more focus, character-wise. But, you know, like, you skip back to 10 episodes ago, like, I don't really care about Azula, you know what I mean? And until this episode, I didn't really care at all about May or Ty Lee, you know what I mean? I feel like that conversation, can I call it a bonfire? Near that bonfire, them yelling and the emotions coming out, I really enjoyed it. Again, as cliche you want to call it, but, like, a couple of teenagers just spouting out all their emotions, you know what I mean? Like, it's meaningful. It really is. It's, again, you look at, I don't call it different sides, but, like, you look at Aang and Ko's side, you look at Zuko and Ko's side, like, they're just confused children going through changes or traumas or growth or dreams or motivation, you know what I mean? And I like seeing the other side have a breakthrough like that, because, again, my main takeaway from this episode is the fact that, specifically on the Azula, Ty Lee, and May side, like, I care about them so much more. Not just like I'm not talking about, like, from an entertainment standpoint, because I've been entertained by them. I just mean from a emotional standpoint. I care about them a lot more than I did when they were introduced. You know what I mean? So I really did enjoy that. Trying to think, is there anything else that I want to talk about? I think that's it. Again, another amazing episode, another emotional episode, and it's continuing. Like, as I said it, like, I think that the second half of the season is going to be, like, I don't want to say balls to the walls, like we're still gonna get character moments, but, like, it's gonna be a lot of action, a lot of, like, climactic moments. Whereas I feel like the first part is not only just build up, but I mean, like, it's emotional setting the stage. We're putting everyone perfectly into position to achieve that maximum growth, if that makes sense. So I'm excited to see what they can do next episode. But I think that's going to be it. If you guys liked the video, please drop a like and leave a comment. I'd really appreciate it. I have got the full-length reactions on Patreon. By now, I'm already completely finished Avatar, and I am deep into The Legend of Korra as well, so if that's something that interests you, it is $7 a month for animated shows. Check it out. Finally, and most importantly, if you enjoy my content, I would really appreciate it if you subscribed. It really does help me out. I'll see you guys in a couple days. You guys have a good one.